Hello everyone, today I'm here at Maruti Suzuki taking a look at the all-new Suzuki Ignis. The Ignis is back from the dead, reviving a nameplate dating back to the late 90s. Suzuki claims that it's the world's first light SUV. Whilst I'll let you form your own opinions against that statement, what you do get is 180mm of ground clearance, higher than both the CX-3 and HR-V. Whether you love or hate the edgy design, there's no debate that it looks different. Suzuki has gone all out to ensure that the Ignis stands out, including a large front grille with a honeycomb pattern, with headlamps set directly into that grille. Our model also features the U-shaped LED daytime running lights with projector headlamps. The flared-out wheel arches bring curves to the overall shape, as so not to give the Ignis a completely boxy look. Through to the side profile, the thick C-pillar has a triple slat design, which Suzuki called the Progressive Triad, paying homage to the late SC100. The sloping fastback design on the rear window is also reminiscent of the same car, helping to give the Ignis its unique proportions. Power comes from a 1.2-litre four-cylinder, producing 66 kilowatts of power and 120 Nm of torque. Shame that the 1-litre turbo isn't offered like it is on the Baleno. You're not going to win any races with this engine, but the Ignis's featherweight of 825 kilograms does give it a decent power-to-weight ratio.
Seats are mounted quite high, as you can see from these extensions. And that gives you a nice elevated seating position. You sit quite upright. I like how they've made the bottom half of the dashboard a light color that gives a very airy feel to the cabin, and the texture is almost like what you'd find on top of an Esky. Our GLX model also has keyless push-button start, so simply put your foot on the brake and press the button to go. Power door locks, along with your window lock and adjustments for your electric mirrors. To the side of the steering wheel, you've got your controls for the multi-information display, so you can cycle through information such as your average fuel economy, your range, and your average speed. This is your driver's instrument cluster. It's relatively simple. You've got a relatively small tachometer. In the middle, you've got your speedo with a nice blue glowing ring. There's no digital speedo, it's just a straight, simple dial heading up to 200 kilometers. For Australia, both the GL and GLX model get a leather-wrapped steering wheel, which feels very nice and soft. And you've got your controls for media and cruise control, along with Bluetooth voice control and dialing. Heading over to your infotainment system with a floating tablet-style design, and now almost a standard feature in all Suzuki models. So you've got your 4-grid system to the left, you've got your standard FM and AM radio, no digital radio unfortunately, and then Bluetooth calling, adding device. And a great feature, and quite surprising for this spec of car, you've got onboard inbuilt navigation powered by an SD card at the top, with pinch to zoom, and voice guidance, and also voice entry.
Apple CarPlay is also standard and connects through the USB port.
Below the infotainment system, you've got your safety triangle hazard switch, and then a very smartly designed climate control panel. You can adjust your temperature for your single zone, along with fan speed, and some very nice rocker switches, which feel a lot more premium than the car's list price would allow you to believe. 12-volt power outlet, 120 watt, and of course that USB and auxiliary port. Here a bit of storage space at the front with 2 cup holders. Your gear selector, straight line from park all the way down to low. It is a CVT automatic gearbox. And a standard manual parking brake, bit of storage at the front, and a single cup holder for rear passengers. For the front passenger, you've got a small little tray at the top, and then the glove compartment, split into 2 levels, and decent size. Keep in mind it's not damped or anything, so do be careful if you have it loaded full of things. Bottle holders in both of the front doors, and good sized door bins. And all these panels from the center console all the way to the door pulls are customizable, so you can pick one which best suits your personality, helping aim the Ignis towards a younger buyer. Taller passengers will just have to duck their head as they're entering, as the roof line actually extends quite low. But inside, the boxy shape once again helps give a very airy feeling to the cabin. Adjustable head restraints, power window switches, handy little clip to keep the seatbelt out of the way when you're folding the rear seats. And something to keep in mind that there are only 2 sets of seatbelts, so the Ignis is strictly a 4-seater. One thing to note is that the rear seats don't just fold, they also slide on the GLX model to increase cargo space. Top tether hook, rear cargo area. Nothing too fancy here, no tie-down hooks or illumination, just a relatively boxy shape to help load your items into. Space saver spare, removable cargo cover, and of course, folding the rear seats. Do keep in mind though that there is a relatively large lip from the boot floor to the rear seats.
let's hear today's special edition, because as it stands right now, it is 10